Okay, next day. That's the 18th. This is the 19th. So, the photo I'm using for today, for this day, is this one. So I was really torn between that one and this one, but I think this just nothing against Victor. It has so much emotion in it, and it's Ben, and he's just going crazy. Yeah, I just like that photo. It's also composed a little bit nicer. This just feels a little compressed, which, I don't know, maybe helped a little bit with that. But if not, we do a little work later. But I still like this one just a little more. It's a little bit farther to. I took it being a little bit farther to the left. I think that helps it. The grass is more in there. It leads it nicely. The eye into pen. This is an awesome action photo, but there's just something about this that I like more. So, just a little background on this. So this was my last day on the island. This was just actually a couple hours before I left, and Victor and I went down to the skate park and just took some photos. So I'll just run through them. That's Ben, and then Victor doing backflips. Camera's right under him as he's flipping over it, which was really cool. Then we started shooting its corner. These were just the photos I liked. It just was a lonely mess corner, and he was just blowing it up with the bike. Some of these are really great coming out of it. I like them. But that one's kind of funny. And then Ben started doing it a bit. He turned his visor around. But anyway, so that's the background. Compositionally, I wanted to have a little bit of this grass in, so it adds a little foreground element, so it gives you depth. And I shot at f2.2, so I have a fairly good depth of field at my subject's distance. So he and his bike is in photo along with the blown up one behind him, but the car's out of focus. This is out of focus. This is really out of focus, and so it helps separate the stages and gives it a nice feel. And it's also a little bit sharper. At 1.4, which is what this lens can go down to, it's not very sharp. So f1.2, 1/800, 1/800 to really freeze the action, and then ISO 125 just to ramp it up a bit. This is the keep doing it. This is what it looked like before. It's exposed for the shadows, but you can see there's just a ton of image data all over the place. This is a really rich photo. Love. The best to work with. So I'll go through editing. Exposure went up 40. You can kind of see I used my preset from the Ellery photo, the black and white warm one, as a base for this. So there's that plus 0.4. I changed the highlights from plus 100 to minus 66 just to recover some of that. And I upped the shadows to get some detail back in. Added the whites up a lot, dropped the blacks, and dropped the clarity. So these four things right here sort of upped the contrast across the board. So what it did is it spread this side out and spread this side out. So there's less midtones, but there's more overall contrast. So there's more lights, more darks, and not much of that middle ugly gray, which can be good, but I didn't want any of that. And then lowered clarity a bit, which is bringing back some of that grays. So it's a little contradictory, but it looks good. That's what I care about. Next, and of course black and white, because I just like black and white, simplifies the photo. Tone curve, don't think I did make that. I did a tiny bit with this. So with the conversion, reds and oranges are up, yellows are down. It does this all automatically, but I tweaked, I think, the yellows down a bit. You can see in here and in the grass. Adds a little bit more contrast and detail to those highlights, which I liked. Split toning, a little bit of blue in the shadows, and a little bit of yellow in the highlights. Very slight, but it adds just that bit that makes it good, I guess. I don't know what you would say for that, but that's what I thought was good with the photo. I don't think I did anything with noise reduction or sharpening, nope. Lens corrections. Vignette, as always. And I think that's the last thing I did. Didn't do anything with that. I don't have a camera calibration. I should, but I don't. That is that photo. There you go, Ben. There's your photo.